The first hack that we're going to talk about is DIY sheet masks.
Yes.
So, should we DIY them or should we not?
So, here is, okay, and people have been making sheet masks out of everything. And yes, we all know about the oatmeal mask from years ago, but they've been making sheet masks out of chamomile tea, out of this, out of that, out of every ingredient, paper towels, Kleenexes, toilet paper, whatever,
Toilet paper.
because they are putting it into the ingredient, putting it on their face, and thinking that it is going to absorb. So when you have a sheet mask like this, and this is made of, it's all goopy and
But it's
like,
so yummy for your
it's
face.
very
For
yummy
your
for the face. Some of the masks that we have, they're impregnated with stem cells even, and they're super crazy expensive. But you're putting a mask on that has stem cells impregnated into the actual biocellulose. Now, this looks like paper towels,
Right?
but it actually isn't. It's actually a fabric that is called biocellulose, and this biocellulose is this. It feels like it's got all the product on it, and it feels gross, but it has
so moist. Very moist.
But the fiber in it is the same as a strand of hair.
Oh wow!
So when you have product on it, it penetrates into the skin. The biocellulose actually has the product in it, and it delivers it into the dermis layer because it is the same size as a strand of hair. But biocellulose is really, really good for a delivery system, for delivering product into the dermis layer.
Okay, got it.
There's different kinds of sheet masks, but if you see that one is with biocellulose, like we have our wonderful, I have our Power Glow mask.
Our Power Glow mask.
So it is a biocellulose mask, which is very, very cool. But when you have it on the skin, it's very, and this is the fancy word, but it's occlusive, so it helps to drive it into the skin. So it's pushing the product into the skin.
Gotcha.
So masks, just by their nature, penetrate into the skin, but there's all kinds, and they're not necessarily biocellulose, and some sheet masks are better than others.
Right.
But a towel or a Kleenex is not
going to work.
It's not going to deliver it into the dermis layer like something that is going to have the strands of hair, like a strand of hair delivery system. So that's really different. The other part that you want of biocellulose, that's really nice. It is very different than your paper towel, is that it is water friendly. And by water friendly, it attracts moisture to the skin. So like hyaluronic acid, it attracts moisture. So it's attracting it to the skin.
Right.
So do your paper towel mask work from a hack standpoint? No. Because they're not delivering the products into the skin.
Wait, and what about the gold piece for your mask? So this is what I love about your Power mask.
The gold part is an additional piece that goes over the top of the mask. So when we use that fancy word, I've always, occlusive is a fancy word, but when it makes it more occlusive, it forces it into the skin. It also warms the skin. The warmer the skin is, it's not like pores do not open and close. We think they do, but they don't. But what happens is the permeability of the skin is it's more agreeable to absorbing when it's warmer than versus when it's cold. So when the skin is super cold, it's like hiding away and it doesn't absorb as much. So when you have the gold on, it
does feel warmer. That makes sense. Okay.